Hey guys, RedPandaMining here. Hope y'all doing well. Having a really great day. This video, I just got in the new Elphapex, hopefully I pronounced that right, Elphapex DG1 11G. That stands for, I guess, 11 gigahash that this thing mines. The Scrypt algorithm, alright, which is mainly for Litecoin and merge mining Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is going to be majority of the profits on this DG1. I'll show you guys some numbers later. But Elphapex, this is a new company I've never heard of up until, I guess, this month or maybe last month. And when they announced it, it was kind of a interesting take, I guess, that this is a little bit more efficient than Bitmain's offering right now, which is the L7. And I'll show some efficiency numbers after. But first, let me just show you guys this miner. Like, we'll just do like a walk around first, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty of the numbers here. But thank you to Crypto Miner Bros who have sent me this Elphapex DG1 to review for you guys, to showcase here. If you guys are interested to buy one of these after watching this video, feel free, link down below. This thing goes for about $7,200 right now. Whether or not you think it is a good buy right now, or if we're in the brink of the bull run, everything's going to go up in price maybe later, who knows. Not financial advice, but there's always risks in buying these types of ASIC miners. I just want to put that out there first. Okay, let's do a bit of walk around here. Okay, so first glance, I would say, you know, typically an ASIC miner, it looks pretty much like other ASIC miners, like a Bitmain, except like normally Bitmains, like S19s or S21s even, they have the black fan grills, but this one doesn't have the black fan grills. It's just like, you know, metal fan grill here, and looks like you can actually unscrew this part here, which is quite interesting. This uses two C13 to C14 power cables, which I do have here, and we'll turn it on in a second. There is chrome fan grills here, not similar to Bitmain. I think Bitmain has the black fan grills. The fans themselves kind of look like Bitmain fans, like Delta fans, so very similar, of course. And then going up here, okay, we got Ethernet port, we got IP report, a reset button, very similar. The control board, I'm assuming, is going to be the same as like other control boards out there. I will be taking this apart in another video, or maybe in a live stream. I'm going to tear it apart. I'm going to take out a hash board, unscrew the, I guess, the aluminum heatsink, and see what the chips look like. We're going to do that in another video. I'm not going to do it in this one, so stay tuned on the channel for that. We got the, not sure if this is a serial number for the control board. There's a serial number here for the DG1, so that's interesting there. There is a QC pass sticker at the top here. I don't know what the quality is going to be on this Elphapex, okay? Like I said, Elphapex is a new company. Actually, they are going to Mining Disrupt. I did look at that on their website here. It looks like they did buy a booth at Mining Disrupt, and when I go down here, go to Elphapex, you can see, if I click on them, they are going to have a booth at Mining Disrupt in June 24th to 26th, 2024 in Miami. So I guess in a sense that could bring a bit of validity to Elphapex. I'm not sure, again, I'm not sure about the quality of this, and I guess I'll keep you guys updated. I'll have this running for a while and give you guys any updates if this thing breaks. But okay, let's just go around the ASIC here. Okay, so it looks like this side here, we got a bit of information. Product, server, DG1, 220 to 240 volts. Okay, so you guys can see there. Made in China, obviously. Okay, we got another DG1, we got another serial number up here on this side. Okay, let's keep turning around here. Let's look at the back. Okay, so this looks quite familiar. Typical of like Bitmain, they do have like this button here, control board screw. Looks like Elphapex has even added instructions on unscrewing the screw to lift the top cover off. That's exactly what it says here. You guys can see that. I've never seen Bitmain put that, I guess, instruction there. That's new. Elphapex, I guess they are either putting some more information on here. It looks like the fans, these are not like the typical Marutech fans. I can't really see what that is, but once I take it apart, we'll see the inner guts and the fans if anyone's interested in another video. Power supply, yeah, looks like, you know, typical, same like Bitmain. The fans come out here. I wonder if Elphapex is a subsidiary of Bitmain or something. I don't know, just conspiracy. Okay, going along. Okay, power supply side here. Okay, so this is a Elphapex FP101 switching power supply version 1.0. Okay, input voltage is 220 to 240 volt. That's understandable because this thing takes over 3,400 watts. And they do have some disclaimers here. Warning, select the right input voltage. Do not disassemble. Oh, well, I am going to disassemble this. So looking at here, warning, shock hazard. Okay, they just have some warnings here. Okay, so that's basically all around the Elphapex DG1 in case anyone was interested. Okay, so very typical of an ASIC miner, but in my opinion, looks like there's some more information around this new Elphapex miner DG1. All right, enough talking. Let's plug this in, and I'm curious to know how loud this thing is gonna be. Okay, so I got a decibel reader here. All right, so I have a 240 volt 30 amp PDU. It's gonna go into a 220 volt 30 amp circuit. Okay. And let's go ahead, let me plug in the network cable first. And we're gonna see how loud this thing is. And I'll show you guys the web GUI of the Elphapex DG1. Okay, so I'm gonna plug in, all right, so this is, I normally first plug in the power cables into the miner first. And then I plug it into the PDU. I find that to be much easier. Okay, so there we go, two C13 to two C14 cables. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna plug them in. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's turn it on. It's not very loud yet. It's getting there. The advertised decibel said 75 decibels. So right now, it's not very loud right now. My talking is louder. But it's probably just ramping up. Okay, turn it on. 92 decibels. If I go back here, 82. This thing's pretty loud. About 90 decibels right here. Okay, all right, so looks like it's on, looks like it's got an IP address. Let's go into the computer and see what the web GUI looks like. Okay, so I am now remoted into the web GUI on the DG1. I got the IP address. So I'm assuming, I don't know, I didn't see any username or password on the manuals. I'm just gonna do root. And that worked. root is the username and password, the stock one. Okay, so here is the web GUI of the Elphapex Miner DG1 algorithm script. Okay, this is cool. All right, we got some interesting like stats here. Temp, fans, network, real-time hash rate, pool. Obviously, I didn't put any pool yet. Okay, number of, it looks like there's 4 hash boards in this DG1. That's pretty cool. There's serial numbers on each of the, oh no, it looks like they're all the same. Oh no, they're different. They're different serial numbers. Okay, so fan speed, right now it's dead quiet. It's, yeah, I don't hear anything. Decibel reading right now is 62, 61. Okay, at 660, 720 fan speed right now, RPM. Okay, let's go to miner tab, see what this looks like. Okay, we can put the pool, mining pool settings here, username, password. Okay, it looks pretty standard. Fan speed, I think, I'm not sure if it's going to be auto or not. Okay, interesting. I'm going to go IP. Okay, so here shows the host name. I can change that if I want. That's the IP, that's the MAC address. All right, let's go to update. There's a firmware update. I can change the password tab here. NTP server, interesting. And there's a log. Looks like we got some log information here, which is really cool. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Okay, so I guess the first mining pool I want to try is going to be Nicehash. I think that's the popular one. A lot of people do. And let me get this all set up, and we'll see how profitable this thing is. Okay, it's been about actually it's been more than about 5 minutes. It took about a good couple minutes for it to start ramping up and start mining. So I think this is more so like 10 minutes runtime after I started running the ASIC here, the DG1. But I believe this is not working on Nicehash. All right, I'm getting 28 accepted, 109 rejected shares, and this is continuing to climb in real time here. Okay, and looks like I think all the hash boards are running. It says real-time hash rate is 12,281 megahash, or 12 gigahash here. But I am getting a lot of rejection here running on Nicehash. Okay, so looks like it's not working. It's still climbing in rejected shares. Okay, I'm gonna let this go for maybe another 20 minutes. Maybe it's going to even out, or it's not compatible with Nicehash. So let's just let this go for another 20 minutes. We'll come back. Okay, so I've actually been testing this out for the past hour, and I thought it could be potentially a nonce issue. On February 21st, there was a blog post by Nicehash about addressing some incompatibilities about XN sub on ASICs. I'm not sure if this relates to, I don't know, any other ASICs out there. I have never used these extra hashtag XN sub before, but I tried it and no, it's still giving a bunch of rejected shares here. So without the /XN sub, I was still getting pool rejection all the way up until 20 minutes. Rejected now with XN sub here / I did try the hashtag XN sub, same thing. And I also did try this one as well. It says, please note that some machines may need both hashtag and the /. I did try this, and it didn't work either. So it looks like the Elphapex is not compatible with Nicehash yet. Okay, yet. I'll update you guys if that day does come, but it doesn't show up. Sorry, it shows up on Nicehash here, DG1 unmanaged, but actual profitability, nothing. It maybe showed up like for $5 for a short bit in the beginning when it got 37 accepted shares. You guys can see here, but ultimately I'm getting rejected shares like mad, and you guys can see it's continuing to go up. Okay, and I did look at the log just to see if there's anything, I don't know, showing some nonce issue. I don't know if that's going to be the issue, but I'm thinking it's going to be on the on Nicehash's end, or maybe Elphapex. I did look on their website, on their support page. I did look at their manual to see if there's any Nicehash compatibility. No, doesn't work. Didn't see anything regarding Nicehash here on their manual. Okay, so nothing on their website. There was a firmware update here, looking at their download center, but it's only version 1.0.0, which is the same version that I have here. So that doesn't work. So if there's anyone out there that wants to mine Nicehash on this DG1, it does not seem to work. But let me go ahead and try another mining pool like ViaBTC. Be right back. Okay, so it seems like it works on ViaBTC. You guys may notice a bit of pool rejection here, but that was very short-lived. It was in the first couple minutes mining to ViaBTC that it did 73 shares rejected. Then 5 minutes later, a couple minutes later, started leveling off. Then after about, I would say 8 or 9 minutes, then it started just doing accepted shares. Okay, and it shows up on ViaBTC here. 10-minute average, you guys can see almost 11 gigahash. I do have my L7 here, 9.5 terahash model. And yeah, this reject rate will go away after, 24 hours of going, probably less than 1% as time goes on here. But just to show you guys, it does seem to work on ViaBTC. So I guess in confidence, I mean, right now, it doesn't seem like a lot of mining pools are supported on this Elphapex. ViaBTC, Nicehash, I guess, doesn't work, but ViaBTC does work. I'm assuming F2 pool works. All the big pools might work, except for litecoinpool.org. I was reading on the Litecoin mining subreddit that someone got their DG1 today, and it says here that they were not able to connect to litecoinpool.org. So if it doesn't work on litecoinpool.org, which is a pretty popular mining pool, I mean, that's kind of sad. So hopefully Elphapex will come out with a firmware update to fix that. I'm confident they will, but hey, maybe they will never. Who knows? Maybe I'll contact them and let them know. I'm sure they know because a lot of people are unable to get Nicehash to work, and of course Litecoin pool.org, so if that doesn't work, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'm going to keep mining this on ViaBTC for the next 24 hours, and I'll have another video out for you guys. Okay, so what is the power consumption at the wall here? After mining for almost an hour, we're at 3483 watts. So advertised was 3420 watts. Okay, so I think we're pretty close, you know, margin of error, 1 to 3%. Of course, I would say the environment does play the part here. The fans are a little bit more than, running a little bit higher than normal because my ambient temperature is a little bit more in this area, in my testing area. But looking at the sound decibel rating right now, 86. 92 decibels. So if I go back a bit, you guys can see how loud this thing is. It's decently loud. If I go back, I don't know, another 10 feet, it's really not that bad. Okay, all right, so, yep, it's mining. Let's go back into the computer. I just want to I guess, talk about this in terms of efficiency against other ASIC miners and I guess some other stuff. Let's talk about it. Okay, so according to MineTheASIC.com, this is a profitability website for ASIC miners. Most of you guys probably know. Right now, if you had one of these, it's supposed to make around $28 a day. If you had 10-cent electric, you'd spend about $8.21 on electricity. So you would be profiting about $20 as of right now. Okay, so majority of the profit though is coming from Dogecoin, as you guys can see here. And we got Litecoin here as well, but it's only earning about $3, all right, $4 or so. So most of the profit, it is coming from Dogecoin. So that's going to be very dependent. I guess your buying decision is going to be on if you believe that Dogecoin is going to have these sustained, levels. If we're on the brink of the bull run here, it could be potential that Dogecoin could go much higher. Thus, profitability for mining with one of these, DG1s or any other ASIC miner could potentially go up. So I'm just saying, not financial advice, but one of these DG1s, right now for $7,200 could very well be over a $10,000, maybe $15,000, maybe $20,000 ASIC miner if one day, mining Litecoin, merge mining Dogecoin, it could be a profitable venture. Maybe instead of $20 a day, this thing could make maybe $50 a day, maybe $100 a day. But that's going to really depend on the difficulty of Dogecoin, like I said, Litecoin network hash rate here, as it's pretty much over a petahash now for Litecoin, all right, which is pretty high. And another thing I want to state here is I think a lot of people are mining to Nicehash. I did see on Nicehash algorithms about a good, I would say 1/10 of the Litecoin network hash rate is on Nicehash. So that's about a good 10 to 12, 13% that's right now mining to Nicehash right now for Litecoin, merge mining Dogecoin, of course. But just interesting, I just wanted to point that out for, for anyone deciding to buy one of these. It could be good, or, if we're not in the brink of the bull run, this is a mini little spurt here. Dogecoin did go up recently quite a bit over the past month, but if we are gonna keep going up here, then then this DG1 is probably a good buy now, but not financial advice. We'll see how it goes. But how is the efficiency of one of these DG1s right now compared to others? Okay, so the Bitmain L7 is obviously the notorious, most popular, I'd say, ASIC miner over the past year and a half, and these get an efficiency of 0.36. Roughly 0.36 watt per hash or joules per terahash. If we go up here, the Elphapex DG1 gets about 11 gigahash at around 3420 watts. I'm getting about 3480, but realistically advertised, if I had cooler temperatures, I probably have around 0.31, 0.30 watt per hash. But there are rumors, and I hate talking about rumors, but there's a rumor of an L9 Okay, 17.6 gigahash, 3260 watts. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, don't quote me on this. This is something I've been hearing around the space here. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, this is something to be aware of, okay, for the future. All right, whether or not it's gonna make a dent in, you know, how many of these are gonna be produced and how much more the hash rate's gonna go up to take advantage of the profitability for Dogecoin, especially if Dogecoin goes up in price. You know, it may not even matter. All right, the L9, if they, you know, depends on how many they produce. I don't know. But another one is the Lokotech Hashblade, which I don't really have high hopes for. We have not seen a fully built, I guess, pre-production unit to showcase to the community. No one has had one yet. They did have apparently the USB miners for display, and some content creators did apparently go test it and stuff. But I'm not convinced until I see a Hashblade in my hands or maybe in someone else's hands to review on YouTube. So right now, as of right now, the Elphapex DG1 is the best ASIC miner for Scrypt mining. Okay, Litecoin, Dogecoin mining, and other Scrypt algorithm coins, I'm sure. But I mean, as of right now, we are having a bit of connectivity issues to a few different pools, like Nicehash and Litecoin pool, according to this gentleman on Reddit a day ago. So he just got his. People are getting them now. And that kind of makes sense. That goes along with the network hash rate for Litecoin is, you know, generally going up over the past 3 months here, especially with the market going up, Bitcoin over 70K, Litecoin generally going up in price. You know, we are seeing an increase here in the network hash rate and, of course, the difficulty for Litecoin. Litecoin did have a halving August 8th, 2023. So the next halving is going to be in about another 3 years or so. So another thing to consider. But again, that goes along with the profitability. Really, most of it is coming from Dogecoin, as you guys can see here. So I guess it goes hand in hand. If Dogecoin goes up in price, Litecoin goes up in price, then the profitability of this DG1 could be a lot better. Okay, so yeah. All right, guys, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. I can say this Elphapex DG1 is pretty cool. I am going to open this, and another test I want to do is with my pfSense router. I want to do PF capture and use Wireshark to read the file, see if there's anything nefarious, I don't know, coming out of this Elphapex. I don't think so, but I think that would make for a fun video for anyone that's interested. But overall, guys, I guess I'm not too confident right now that it's not compatible with Nicehash as much as I wanted it to be, but it does seem to work on ViaBTC. I'll do another video of, I guess, mining with this for more than a day, of course, and give you guys an update how that goes. But if you guys have any questions or concerns or anything else you want me to do, I'm gonna have more videos on this model. I'm gonna take it apart, do some PF capture, network traffic monitoring on this DG1, see if there's anything nefarious, and yeah, open it up as well. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you to Crypto Miner Bros once again. If you guys are interested in this, I hope that they'll have support for more mining pools. I guess they'll have a firmware update. I'll keep you guys posted on that. I'm sure they will, but we'll see in the coming week or coming months maybe. I don't know if Elphapex are good developers or not. You know, getting the mining pools to fix like Nicehash. We'll see. We'll see about that. Okay, I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one. Peace out.